The million-dollar question everybody is asking, who's going to be the next Tesla? Or is it even possible to be next Tesla, as being Tesla means a dominant EV player whose vehicles customers love? NIO is at the forefront of China's homegrown effort to dominate the EV industry, who alongside Tesla are amongst the most valuable car companies in the world. They are both worth more than Ford despite having sales that are still in hundreds of thousands and not in the millions. NIO's big bet is on interchangeable batteries in its cars. It is done at a time when EVs are trying to overcome customer concerns about frequent charges. That is the reason sometimes it is labeled as China's Tesla killer. In this video, I'm going to share my thoughts why people think NIO is Tesla killer, at least in China. Hi, my name is Sunny and welcome to my channel SunnySnippets. Here I try to make videos that affect a common man financially. If you are new to this channel, please smash that like button as that will help me with the YouTube algorithm and it will be highly appreciated. Please feel free to write in the comment section after watching this video as it will help me improve my content and your feedback is very important to me. It is a fact that right now China is the biggest EV market in the world, and after Tesla, the next big thing in this space is NIO. NIO was founded in 2014, and since then they have come up with fantastic looking electric vehicles that is drawing parallels to the big daddy in the town, Tesla. Like any other new startup, it has gone through its share of ups and downs. It came close to financial collapse in late 2019 but was able to avoid when big financial backers poured in billions of dollars to save it. As seen from this chart, it crashed to $1.52 a share in late 2019 during its tough times. After the bailout by Chinese state backers, it rose to more than $60 a share in January 2021. This came in the backdrop of 100% growth year on year for the last couple of years, which has helped the increase in its share price exponentially. As seen in this chart, the annual vehicle sales of NIO has seen a growth of 158% in 2019 and a growth of 108% in 2020. Its market share also grew in 2018 from 0.03% to 0.22% in 2020. This might look like a small market share in absolute numbers, but that amounts to a 10 times growth in 3 years. Don't you think it's a phenomenal growth? There are many attributes that make NIO very unique EV manufacturer. So let me point out two features that I think are very unique to NIO. Number one, contract manufacturing. NIO has an access to install capacity of about 100,000 vehicles per year, which I know it is not a very huge number by any automotive metrics. It does not own any manufacturing plants, rather has got a manufacturing contract with JAC, which is a state-controlled automaker who makes cars for NIO. This type of manufacturing has got its pros and cons, but some experts are saying this is another way of state help to propagate EVs in China. This may put Tesla at a slight disadvantage where they have to build their own plants, which costs billions of dollars of shareholder money rather than help from the government. As a matter of fact, having your own plant gives you more flexibility where you can develop intellectual property over a period of time. Number two, quick battery swap. It may sound unconventional, but NIO has first of its kind fully automatic battery swapping business model. According to their website, in a short coffee break of just 3 to 5 minutes, you can have a fully charged battery swapped in your car and you are on your way. The battery swapping is done automatically at the station where battery and electrical systems are checked during each swap to ensure that the vehicle and the battery are in the best shape. So customers can buy a car with a battery and pay more, or just a car without battery which you can rent monthly and pay less. How innovative is it? This has lowered the entry point for buyers as battery is the most important expensive component in an electric vehicle. It has enabled them to come up with a business model called battery as a service where they can have a recurring monthly battery subscription for the life of the vehicle. NIO is a homegrown champion leading the charge for China in an industry that it hopes to revolutionize. It has the backing of many global investors, including government backed directly or indirectly, which has helped them to remain solvent when they were facing financial problems towards the end of 2019. It is understandable that China will try to propagate local companies in EV technology. One major step in that direction was seen when Chinese oil giant Sinopec signed an agreement with NIO for a strategic cooperation on battery swapping stations early this year. As per Sinopec, the company is trying to diversify its business into non oil areas like gas and hydrogen. Some experts are hinting that maybe in the next 3 to 5 years, the plan is to have at least 5,000 of their gas stations having infrastructure to act as battery swapping stations. With this kind of indirect state support, NIO is going all out to capture the market share to compete in the lucrative Chinese EV market. As we all know, Tesla does not have battery swapping technology, so do you think potential growth of NIO will come at the cost of Tesla's growth in China? On top of this, Tesla will have to come up with the money to build their own infrastructure for battery charging. Do you think one EV company has got a little edge over the other? Please write in the comment section what do you think is going on? Who do you think will have the edge over the other? And last but not the least, who is finally going to win at the end? A smart man once said, it's very hard to exactly pinpoint where the stock will be at a certain time in future since there are so many different variables that goes into this analysis. But there is a school of thought which says Tesla might have a competitor in NIO as far as Chinese EV market is concerned. The geopolitics between China and the United States is one of the major factors where China will try to help local EV champions over American owned Tesla. It is understandable. In another development, NIO announced that its contract manufacturer is doubling its manufacturing capability to 200,000 vehicles next year. I think it's easy to drive at a conclusion what the company is thinking that they can fill this expanded capacity with orders in the next couple of years. This is an indication that they will be doubling their sales again, that is bound to affect their stock price positively. Last but not the least, NIO's valuation is about one tenth of that of Tesla. It stands at around $60 billion, whereas Tesla is about $600 billion. The conventional wisdom says that it is easy for a $60 billion company to do 5x than for Tesla to do 5x if everything goes as per NIO's plans. At 5 times growth, NIO will be around $300 billion market cap, whereas for Tesla to do 5 times growth, it will be a $3 trillion company. Don't get me wrong, I'm a long term Tesla shareholder where over 60% of my portfolio is Tesla stock. I'm of the opinion that Tesla has got a very fantastic vehicle as compared to any other EV manufacturer, but the fact remains that right now China is the largest EV market in the world. Now, if NIO gets an advantage because of the state support directly or indirectly, that distorts Tesla's advantage mainly as far as China market is concerned. I personally think there is no harm in having a little bit of diversification by buying into NIO, but not at the cost of Tesla stock. As a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Please consult one before investing, as I'm just a common Joe on YouTube making some random videos. This is my take on the topic NIO Tesla killer. If you like the content that I make, please help me and my channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing to it. Please feel free to write in the comment section about the topic I've touched base on today, and I would urge you to write if you want me to make videos about any specific topic. Thanks for watching. See you next time in the next video on your own channel, Sunny Snippets.